Hello guys, today we're gonna configure a router and a stick. So let's start with the configuration. We have a router here, a switch, and 4 PCs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into command line of the router. We're gonna say no to the configuration dialog. We're gonna enable the router, and we're gonna go to global configuration. First, we're gonna change the host name. Let's put it router 1. So how do we configure router and a stick? And basically, what's a router and a stick? Router and a stick, it serves for inter-VLAN routing. When you have two VLANs and you have a layer 2 switch like this one, you cannot communicate through VLANs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna configure router and stick to do the inter-VLAN. I'm gonna put these two PCs in a VLAN, put it here in VLAN 20 and these two in VLAN 10. Right? Got it? Got it. So let's configure the switch first. Okay, we're gonna say enable, we're gonna go to global configuration, and we're gonna say host name is S1. Great imagination, my friend there. So basically, we're gonna do a VLAN 10, we're gonna put a name like admins, and voila, we have a VLAN 10. So we go, the command to show VLANs is show VLAN. We have a VLAN number 10, admins, and it's active, but it does not have ports that are assigned to this VLAN. So how to assign? First off, we see that this switch, this PC and this PC, they are in port 10 and 11. So we go to the switch and we say interface range for when we have a range of ports that we want to configure. Fast Ethernet 0/10 to 11, and we go switch port mode. We make these ports access and we say switch port access VLAN 10. So let's see now, do show VLAN. When you're in global configuration, you have to write the do command to show the VLAN. Sorry, to execute that VLAN, that command. And we can see we are 2 ports assigned. It's the fast Ethernet 0/10 and fast Ethernet 0/11. Great. Let's create the second VLAN, VLAN 20. We give it a name finance. Great. And we say, let's see, we have 19 and 20. Interface range. We can go into the first one and then the second, but I prefer to go to range because it has 2 and it's a lifesaver command. So interface range fast Ethernet 0/19 to 20. We say switch port mode access switch port access VLAN 20. Great. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go to interface fast Ethernet 0/1 and make this port trunk. Why a trunk? Because to support inter-VLAN routing, you have to make this link trunk. This link here is gonna carry data. The encapsulation.1q is gonna carry inter-VLAN data, so it needs to be trunk port. So we are on the router and we say we configure interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0.10. This is sub interface. The number here doesn't matter. You can put that 20, that 20 or 30 or whatever, that 12, whatever you like. But I put 10 because we had the VLAN with the number 10, so it's more practical to do. So we're gonna say the encapsulation.1q, and here's where the magic comes. You see a22.1q says VLAN ID. VLAN ID, we say VLAN 10 because we created a VLAN with the number 10, and that's the encapsulation.1q requires that number to know which packet to put in which VLAN. So we say it's encapsulation.1q 10. We give it an IP address like 192, IP address of class C with the subnet mask of class C, and we say the IP address is 192. Yep. So let's go into the second sub interface. Here you go, .20. We say encapsulation.1q 20 IP address 192.168.20.1 with the 255.255.255.0, and to put, so we go into the freezer 0, and we bring up all the interfaces. Look, when I go into the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0 and I press the no shutdown, notice what happens. It brings up both of the sub interfaces, change state to up. So we go show IP interface brief, and we see we have 2 sub interfaces. The status is up, protocol is up, and everything is looking good. So let's configure a DHCP server. IP DHCP pool. Let's make it for the IT department. We say the network is 192.168.10.0, and we have the mask 255.255.0. So we say the default router is the default gateway, and we can put the DNS server here, and we go to, let's create another pool, the IP DHCP pool finance, right? Finance, and we say the network is 192.168.20.0 with the subnet mask of that, and the default router is 192.168.20.1, and let's put the DNS server here as well with the a.a.4.4, the Google public DNS, right? So we got everything. It looks like we got everything. Let's try that. So in VLAN, these two PCs we configured to be in VLAN 20. The command was show VLAN, and we see that the port of the VLAN 20 has ports 19 and 20. So we go to the PCs and ask for DHCP. Let's see if it takes the right. It should take 20.2. Here you go. It took the 20.2 IP address. So we go in the other one. Oh, sorry. And it takes another one. That's the it takes it from the pool that it belongs. So 10.2, great, looking good. And this is 10.3. So let's see if we have connectivity. This is my IP address is 20.2, so I'm gonna ping 992.168.10.1. Let's see if you can ping the router's IP address. Let's see if you can ping the first host. So probably the first packet will be burned by our protocol. So yep, request timeout, and then we have 3 replies. Echo request. Now we have 4 replies. Let's ping the other one here as well. The ARP protocol, it burns the first packet. So we have it. Here we go. So everything's looking good, great, life is good. So that's up, guys. This is a router on a stick, a DHCP, and 2 VLANs. Thank you for watching and have a great time.